Got loads of really cool fun things for you to do. Anybody like animals?
Yeah!
Marvellous. Right, we've got loads of animals for you to meet.
Children love nature. They are thrilled, they're so excited. So anywhere they can go where they're outside in wide open space is very important.
Hello, donkey!
Coming to an excursion where everything is based outdoors to start with, I think that's a really strong thing that we've got going for us. Today we're running one of our educational visits. We do a Pets Corner tour and we meet some of our pigs and goats, and the children actually get a chance to feed those, which is really hands-on, which is brilliant. We do something called animal orienteering, which is a series of picture cards, like a treasure hunt almost, so the children get to wander around with their teachers and go and look closely at some of the animals that we've got.
It was quite interesting to see the animals they thought they knew from the picture and then matched up to the name, realised it wasn't an animal they were expecting, so that was good.
We've also got the science and habitat side of things, so we do pond dipping, we do planting, we've got a wild walk which goes down the whole of our riverside walk. We've got the river down there, we've got big ponds, and we've got a lot of our slightly wilder animals down there as well, like our wallaby and our rhea and our red deer.
So this little fella is coming through with his feathers.
Children have pets, but they often don't have owls and unusual animals like that. So being able to get up close and personal with an animal like an owl has been really interesting. I've seen children stroking the owl who I thought would be a lot more frightened, but they felt they had the confidence to do that today.
We're a mainstream school and we have lots of different needs at our school, visual impairments, physical impairments. Many of our disabilities are hidden. For some children, a change in itself can become a barrier to their learning, so they prefer structure and routine. But we just make sure we work with Avon Valley beforehand so we know what's coming up, so we can prepare those children. It's important that those children can still access the same as all their peers and can socialise with their friends.
I think it's very important to link these sorts of trips with what happens in the classroom, because children learn best, I think, with a hands-on experience.
It's definitely an educational programme here. Children will take their learning from today back to school, and we will link that with our topic, which is predators.
So they use their feet the most, so their mouth isn't very powerful. So they use their claws to grab it and then they eat it with their mouth.
Science, we're doing where their food comes from and food chains. So all this knowledge that they've gathered today will be taken back to class. It's definitely worth it. It's on our doorstep, but even if it was a long drive, I would definitely recommend it.
Several children have told me that this is the best trip they've ever been on, which I think says a lot. And again, for adults, school trips can be very, very tiring, but this one has been really enjoyable and actually quite relaxing.
So far, we haven't had a single negative comment about our trips, which is something I'm so proud of. Teachers seem to love it, children have a really good time. They were always so happy and they've always learnt something. They go away with the enthusiasm that we have at Avon Valley for our animals and the park itself.